Finance introduced contract guided by the principle transparency and ethics based on Quran and Sunnah. And this contract known as Islamic and Ijarah. And this under the Islamic debate financing, where the transactions are grounded in a takeable asset, shielding humanity from the forbidden element. However, as human needs evolve, so does the Islamic financing, facing the challenges, especially in implications such as the clash between the Ijarah and the Hire Purchase Act, reveal the struggle between the Islamic values and the external interference, and the Islamic financing encountered the problem in human resources and policy implementation. It shows that the Islamic system strives to harmonize its a timeless principle with the complexity of a challenging world.
There are three objectives of this research. First, identify the key issue and challenge associated with Islamic state contract. Second, analyze the different approach from scholar and practitioner adopt to address this issue. Lastly, aim to propose recommendation for improving the clarity and impossibility of Islamic state contract.
The study adopts a systematically approach through the literature evolution, where analyze the unique characteristic of Islamic financing contract, study the dynamic nature of Islamic finance in adoption of human needs, also uncover scope Islamic financing and the broader objective of Sharia.
For the analysis, we will discuss on the issue related to Islamic sex contract in Malaysia, Ijarah and Bay'un Salam. I will focus on the issue on the ITAB, also known as Ijarah Summa al-Bay. In Malaysia, ITAB as a popular Syariah compliance bicycle financial option falls under the HPA, Hire Purchase Act 1967. Many people use the ITAB, which combines lease and the sale in one contract. But here the catch, which the law governing HPA doesn't really align with the Islamic principle. So there are two main issues in the ITAB. The HPA, the first one is HPA is rigid, unlike the ITAB is flexible transition from the lease to the ownership. This mesh create the practical problem. The second one is the HPA focus on the lease, neglecting the crucial ownership transition and leaving the vital aspect open to the legal uncertainty. Lastly, the HPA allow the term charges, which is have the interest at there, and it clash with the Sharia riba prohibition.
Bay'un Salam is a sale agreement that involves advance payment for goods that are to be delivered later. The Bay'un Salam characterized as a buying and selling agreement for ordered goods Muslim sale between the buyer's Muslim and the seller's Muslim Ilai. The terms, including specification and price, are established at the one side of the contracts and the payment is made in advance.
The differences between the ITAB and the hire purchase is ITAB follow the Islamic principle, while the hire purchase operate under conventional law, which is HPA. So the big issue is the hire purchase allow the interest, which is forbidden in Islam. This can create the conflict. So for the solution is that firstly, eliminate the interest, replace it with the Islamic financial method. Secondly, educating people with the ITAB and the religious aspect. The thirdly, adapting the law, which is incorporate Sharia term into the hire purchase regulation. By working together, we make the Sharia compliance financing clear, fair and worry-free.
The challenges encountered in distribution of Bay'un Salam financing can be categorized into two main sources, which is internally and externally. Internally, Bay'un Salam is hard to be applied when there are lack of available capital for making advance payment, while externally the challenges could be the risk of capital loss and the potential of diversion of goods and to other parties due to price increases. The study finds that Bay'un Salam is widely used in agricultural industry. However, in Pakistan, this financial system hardly applied due to the suffering of the agricultural industry. For example, the continued reliance on outdated cultivation methods or traditional farming might be a problem to these contract sales because the specific agreement might not be fulfilled. However, in general, expanding the application of Bay'un Salam on a broader scales in the country could give a significant positive outcome. For example, this extension could boost production level, introduce stability to demand and supply market, and decrease dependency on the imported agro-food items.
Next, let's talk about the limitation. Firstly, there's a lack of standardization in term and condition, leading to interpretation and implementation that vary, potentially causing inconsistency and dispute. Additionally, this contract can be complex for both parties involved, especially for those not well versed in Islamic finance and jurisprudence. Also, in managing risk in Islamic contract is challenging. In Ijarah, the lessor bears ownership risk, while in Bay'un Salam, the buyer bears the risk of non-delivery by the seller. An economic condition and fluctuation can also impact contract performance and creating uncertainties. Moving on to the practical implication of the study. First, business involved in Islamic sales contract should ensure alignment with Islamic finance principles and comply with legal and regulatory frameworks. And lastly, customer education is a key. If there is a misconception or like initiative like workshop, informational materials, or online resources can help customer better understand the term and the benefit of Ijarah and Bay'un Salam contract.
In this research, we have found practical implication for business engaged in Islamic sale contract, which are Ijarah and Bai'at Salam. The implication outline include aligning Islamic finance principles and complying with legal and regulatory framework. Additionally, the research emphasized the need for enhanced clarity and transparency in contract terms, along with customer education initiative to address misconception. The overall goal is to improve Islamic sale contract efficiency and ethical compliance in the commercial arena. The research also recognized the significance of implementing the Sharia governance for product, Sharia control, and reforming the product development methodology to maintain confidence in Islamic finance and preserve the industry's Islamic identity. The urgency of addressing this challenge is emphasized, urging industry players to take proactive steps for the clarity and enforceability of Islamic sale contract.